Yo, it's expressions. I've been having a break recently, had a lot of stuff on. So I'm back. And today I wanna do something a bit different and talk about anime, specifically Dragon Ball Z. And I wanna talk about the correlations between Dragon Ball Z and black people. I noticed this while watching a couple of episodes recently when I was just relaxing. And I saw a couple of connotations between saiyans and black people. There's five specifically. One of them is that, well, Frieza always refers to Saiyans as monkeys, apes, as if Saiyans are second class, as if they're nothing, as if they're below dirt. And this is very similar to how, at a time, and even still now, to be fair, the world or a good portion of the world sees black people as if we're second class, as if we're below human. Another reason I realized was that in the in the anime, the Saiyans, Vegeta and Goku's hair, or even the other ones, their hair rarely changes form in the wind, or even just in general, their hair maintains the same shape. You know, Vegeta's one's always going up like this. Goku's one's always doing like that little like three leaf clover look. Like they don't change shape that much, or even rarely. And similar to black hair, it's quite thick, even if it's windy. Like it doesn't change. It just stays thick. Whereas white hair or Asian people's hair kind of just swivels. It's at the mercy of the wind. The wind just blows it about. So I think that's a good metaphor for our resilience, our stoicism, our our strength. Yeah. Another What was the other one? The other one was that, yeah. Um yeah, Frieza does represent the white ruler, Saiyan race being ruled by the white man, or the an emperor, somebody at the top. Yeah, so that's, Vegeta. The Saiyans were just ruled under the man, or Uncle Sam. Like, in another way of verifying that we are bottom people, people who no have no don't have any say in the matter. We're just nothing. And Frieza would always reinforce that. The fourth reason is, yeah. Oh yeah, this is a good one. Vegeta always has pride in who he is and his heritage. You know, the Saiyans weren't perfect people, but he had pride in them. He had pride in who they were, what they stood for, and he even goes as far as to always call Goku Kakarot, despite everyone calling him Goku. It's almost very similar to how, despite me calling my mate Malcolm, or not even Malcolm, sorry, like even calling my even calling my mate, I don't know, I'm trying to give an example here. Like I have mates who have, like, they shorten their name for the sake of I don't know, for the sake of getting by in society, like Deji, but his name's Ayo Deji, or Yomi, but his name's Adayomi. Do you know what I mean? Like Vegeta's that guy who's like, no, your name's Adayomi. Your name's not Deji. Deji's not your real name. It's Aya is Oh, sorry, your name's not Yomi, it's Adayomi. It's not Deji's Adadeji. It's like he's given pride to the full name, to the raw, naked, like fresh name that it is. No, he's not embarrassed. He's not folding when he hears that name. He's just like, this is my name. I'm Vegeta and you're Kakarot. Who's Goku? You're not Goku. You're Kakarot. Embrace it. And the last point was, yeah, I think it's the biggest one actually. The whole story of Dragon Ball Z is basically about a child, about identity to me. Yeah, you have Vegeta's arc, which is him becoming a good guy to a bad guy. Gohan's arc, which is ever growing strength, becoming stronger over the seasons. Goku's one to me was always about identity. He's basically the whole premise is since the beginning, last first episode is him not knowing who he is. Is oh, I'm on this planet. Who am I? Oh, I didn't know who I was. This I didn't know my name's Kakura. I didn't know I was a Saiyan. I didn't know my people did this. I didn't know any of that. That's very similar to black people and like who a lot. I'm quite fortunate. I know where I'm from heritage wise, like in Africa. I know specifically and everything, but I know in America, a lot of people don't know. A lot of black people, African Americans, don't know specifically their heritage. Like, are they Ghanaian? Am I Nigerian? What tribe am I from? What are my customs? They don't know. They have things like Kwanzaa and you know probably other African American tradition, which is fine, nothing wrong with that. But specifically, they just don't know the specifics. Yeah, and I realized that, especially when I read like Malcolm X's book, and I realized that one of the reasons why he calls himself X is X represents the abandoned history or the question marked history that black people were denied. They don't know African American specific more so because they don't know their heritage. It was stripped from us during slavery, so we don't know. Well, I do, but they don't know specifically where they originate from specifically. So it's hard to go back and to it's hard for them to go backwards in life. It's hard for them to go look in the past because they don't have much. Most of their history is tied with American history, unfortunately. So yeah, just those are the five. That sums up the video really. Those are the five connotations I found between black people and Saiyans and Dragon Ball Z in general. So good show. Check it out. Peace.